We knew we were forever changed. As soon as we knew what the injuries were, we knew that our lives were never going to be the same again.
The phone rang. I answered, and it was a member of the team, because I was a member of our department's tactical response team. They said, hey, we found the bad guy from yesterday. He's in the house, and the chief is calling out the team. I says, okay, I'll be there. Got to the front door. One member of the team was attempting to ram the door to make entry and go in and get the bad guy. He got blown back from the door with what I thought was a shotgun blast. And now, thinking that the bad guy is now shooting at us, I then stepped up to the door with the ballistic shield to protect the team. The door opens up, and the door is now open. It's again a split second, and then I don't remember anything. So it was at that point that evidently I got shot. But the next thing that I do remember is Craig Stafford is now talking to me in a very calm voice. And I am now telling him, Craig, I can't see, man, I can't see. Pull my helmet off my head. Because I had thought my ballistic helmet had fallen down over my eyes. The next thing I know is I'm now on a gurney. I'm now kind of starting to hurt. I can't breathe. I'm thinking my helmet is still over my head. I'm asking him to take my helmet off. I can't breathe. And then I go out.
There had been a PA speaker announcement about the emergency room. Our manager came and said I needed to go with her over to the emergency room. And I said, is it Jon? And she shook her head, yes. And I said, is it bad? And she shook her head, yes. They told me that Jon had been shot in the face by a shotgun, a 12 gauge shotgun, and that he was in the emergency room. They were fighting for his life. And we were able to give him a kiss and say goodbye, and they took him away.
This occurred on November 10th, and the next thing I remember is Thanksgiving time. At that point, I'm kind of like in and out of consciousness, back and forth. I now know I'm in a hospital, but I don't know why. I'm waking up, and Wendy's holding my hand. She's right there. And understand I was heavily medicated with morphine and stuff. There was a chaplain talking to me, and is talking to me about being blind. And Wendy's holding my hand, and she says, so Jon, do you have any questions? I said, am I blind? And Wendy said, yes, you are now blind, Jon. You've lost your eyes. Once I got home, I've got to start working my lungs now. I got to start working my diaphragm now. I've got to learn to breathe again. And I have to learn to breathe through a hole in my throat rather than through my nose. I'd have to say really about the middle of 2007 is when I started coming back, being able to walk. So it was here at home that all of a sudden I just broke down in that hallway, crying hard, realizing that I am going to be blind for the rest of my life. And when he came to me right away, and as I remember, helped me back into our bedroom, and she held me and I laid on the bed and I cried and I cried. And I don't know how long I cried, realizing that I am now blind. After, and I don't know, half hour, couple hours, finally got up and wiped what tears away that I had, and I made a comment and said, okay, Jon, you're now a blind guy. all I really feel on my face is my forehead and my chin. All of this is kind of numb. My upper lip, it doesn't work. I would love to be able to kiss Wendy like I could when both my lips were working. And she says, it's okay. It's okay. But I miss it. I miss that that was taken away from me. I just miss that.
And I feel like our time together is a gift, that I could have lost you, so that every day is a gift, no matter blind, not blind. I would much rather have you the way you are than not to have you at all.
I am not the first victim of gun violence. Gun violence has been occurring in this country since this country has been founded, and I am a firm believer in the Second Amendment. So when they argue about the gun violence and they want to say, take all the weapons away, take all the weapons away, then the only person who will have the weapons are the bad guys. The thing about law enforcement or being a cop, it gets into your blood. It's when are you going to get hurt, not if. And I stress this to the new guys and girls, that you have to be able to take that kind of hit and that kind of hurt. Find something in your mind as to why you want to keep going. And I tell them, I says, for me, it was my family, my wife and my boys. I hope that hits them hard and they think about it not just once in a while, but every day they hit the street, because something like this can happen on any day.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.